For the last 3 years, X Games Japan has been hosted by the city of Chiba. This year, it finds a new home in the third most popular city in Japan. We are now in Osaka here for 2025 X Games Osaka inside the Kyocera Dome. Welcome everyone. This building opened in 1997. It's usually home to the Oryx Buffaloes of the Pacific League Baseball. However, it plays host to X Games here as we get set to bring you Dave Mirra BMX Park Best Trick Final. Jimmy Coleman here alongside Scotty Kramer, and well, when it comes to Best Trick, this one is usually a jam session, and we cut these guys loose and they just throw out the craziest, most insane video game style tricks you could possibly imagine, Scotty.
Yeah, this is like a dream come true for every BMX rider out there, where they get to see the best riders in the world just come up with the craziest tricks. And on this course today, there is so many opportunities for these guys to really push the limits of what's possible.
Well, a couple of people to watch for in this field out here today. You've got Ryan Williams. Ryan, the last couple of times we've seen him here when it comes to Best Trick, he's been trying to throw the double backflip to fakie. He's decided to throw that one out the window. He's trying to bring something new here in 2025.
Yeah, word on the street is he's got a trick that nobody has done before. I mean, and that's just what Ryan Williams does. So I'm so excited to see if he can make this thing happen.
As you walk down the line there, Daniel Sandoval took the gold here in Park Best Trick last year. We also have to talk about Mike Varga. He is a 3-time Park Best Trick gold medalist.
Mike Varga is he's a specialist when it comes to doing Best Trick competitions. He has so many different variations, and his ability to spin is just unbelievable. So I'm curious to see what Mike is going to be bringing out today.
Well, we also have to mention Kevin Peraza. He is competing in 3 different disciplines here in Osaka. He was already in Park earlier today. Of course, he has Park Best Trick, and then we'll see him in Street tomorrow.
Yeah, so Kevin Peraza is so interesting. The way he approaches riding in general is just so unique, and like the tricks that he does are just so different. So nobody will do a flare tail whip over a box jump backwards too. So it's just crazy the tricks that are possible nowadays in BMX, and we're going to see the best of the best right now, and I just cannot wait to see what goes down.
Well, this one's a little different than what we did earlier in Park. There is no playoff. This is just straight final. It is a 20-minute jam session. They are going to run in a particular start order. We'll start it off with Anthony Jean-Jean, then Bryce Tryon, Mike Varga, Logan Martin, Jeremy Malott, Ryan Williams, Kevin Peraza, and Daniel Sandoval will round out the order. Daniel gets to go last because he won the gold here in Japan last year. But basically, real simple. Your best trick in that 20-minute jam session is what is going to count and put you on the podium here in Osaka. And pretty much the course is open. You can pick any feature you want out there. And you just get out there, you give it one shot, we move on. They have to stay in the same order that you see here on the graphic. Anthony Jean-Jean, by the way, who starts us off, he was a last-minute addition. We were going to run 7 coming into this, but then he decided, after earning a bronze in Park earlier tonight, why not? Why don't I get in here and try my luck at Best Trick?
Yeah, go from not having any medals to possibly having 2 medals in a weekend. So, yeah, momentum's on his side. I'm curious to see what he's going to do.
Well, he gets to start us off here. Again, 20-minute jam session. The clock will start as soon as he rolls into the course. Mentioned a bronze medal for him earlier tonight in Park. He also has one of those from a little thing called the Olympics, which he earned back in Paris, August of last year. And he gets us started here. BMX Park Best Trick.
Oh, double flare. Off the rip right there. Everything was looking really good. The rotation was looking nice. I thought he was going to land that pretty smooth actually, but just barely missed the rotation and landed a little sideways and slid out.
Well, the good news is with a jam session, you just need the one, and with 20 minutes and only 8 riders, you're going to get quite a few chances at it, but that was a great way to try to start it off there for Anthony Jean-Jean. Another rider who was in the Park competition earlier today, this is Bryce Tryon from Lodi, California.
Wow, look at that air. Just beautiful double
no
flip.
problem.
Oh, he's got those things so dialed. I love the way he does his double flips. His rotation is so smooth. It's got like a nice, it's almost got borderline slow rotation to it. Oh, it looks perfect. I'm curious. Maybe he's going to add something else into that one.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's kind of how he started off his park runs there. So maybe there's going to be another combo. Just go out there, get the double in there, and then maybe throw a combo coming out of that. It will be very interesting to see as we move along. Mike Varga, we talked about him at the top of the show. He happens to own 4 total medals in this event. 1 silver, 3 of them gold, and those 3 golds came consecutively, by the way.
Oh, he's got so many big tricks. Let's see what he's going to do. Did he just send it right? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Third rider in.
He just did a 1260.
It's just first try.
Look at this. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's the last right there, 1260. Look at that cork right there. It's just so good. And he did not get a flat tire this time.
I was waiting for the pop at the end of that, but it didn't
We're
happen.
just used to it with them, but wow. Oh my, what a start. We already have a 1260 right there. Unreal.
We haven't even gone through 2 minutes on the time clock yet, and that's already happening. So no scores in this. It's just live ranking. You don't see a ranking for Anthony Jean-Jean because he crashed. We take our first look here at Logan Martin.
Oh,
wow.
Wow. That was a 3 downside like flip. It was so sick. I love the way that goes because you rotate into it. Watch the slow-mo and you catch it and then rotate the rest of it. So 360 downside tail whip flip. So clean.
The way that he extends out the upper body, though, and the way that he kind of tucks all that back in to put the back tire right under the lip. So that'll put him just behind Mike Varga. It's not even been a full 3 minutes yet. Jeremy Malott coming your way next from Lake Havasu City. This is his 7th X Games appearance. He is a 3-time Park Best Trick medalist, 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Yeah, he's got a different approach to this event. Ooh, nice 360 double tail to fakie right there. I just saw him do a motion of like a bar spin motion on the way out. So maybe he wants to do 360 double tail to bar spin fakie.
Look how far away from the lip he was.
Yeah. See,
and
watch.
Got the last bit of transit. Watch the landing.
Yeah, he's got that rotation, but right here, like right at the end there, I saw him do a little bar spin motion there. So I think he's trying to add that in there, which is so crazy to think about. On a quarter pipe to fakie,
that's
it's
just
insane.
That's just the name of the game with this event. Is like you get one down early, and then it's just add on, add on, add on. We've got a lot of time left on this jam session clock, but here comes Ryan Williams. What does Ryan Williams bring to us in 2025 in Park Best Trick?
I got goosebumps already.
Oh my God! What? On the first attempt? On the first try?
So right there, that was the first ever I've ever seen right here. This is a front flip flare tail whip. So right there, his foot came off. He almost had it first attempt. But look at the way he starts that rotation. The front foot flare is super awkward already because you're going against the momentum of that transition. You're just going up like you're leaning back, and then you just flip it forward. And then to get that tail whip and land it.
Yeah, that foot just slid off. Not much, but I guarantee you he's going to do that again and clean it up. But my God, man. So that'll slide him into that number 4 spot. Oh, wow. You are already seeing some big things happen, and we're in the first 5 minutes as we bring in Kevin Peraza for his first attempt. Just to fakie over the box.
Beautiful flare to fakie backwards over the box, going up the landing into the lip, and this is a bigger box this time around. Look at that, just delaying it, rotating, finding the landing, but he's got those like so dialed in. Like, I was surprised we didn't see it in his park run today because he's just so good at that trick, and it's such a banger as well.
That bumps him ahead of Jeremy Malott. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, that's interesting to see. Very interesting. But at the same time, I think both of these riders are going to add on to both of those tricks, so it will change for sure.
See Daniel Sandoval on your right, talking it over with Mike Varga on your left. Your current leader, so Kevin Peraza will jump into the medals for now. That'll bump Jeremy Malott down to that number 4 position, but your gold medalist in this event from here in Japan last year, Daniel Sandoval. Look at the speed. Wow. What is he gonna do?
All right, it looks like we are doing a flare double tail whip variation of some sort. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Here's a little slow-mo to get you guys filled in. So there's 2 tail whips in that rotation. He is so high up when he does this one. So what's it going to be? What happens next? I do not know, but we will find out in the future. I got a good feeling about that.
That'll overtake Kevin Peraza. So last year's Park Best Trick gold medalist Daniel Sandoval sits in that number 3 spot. So we've gone through the run order once. Mike Varga, Logan Martin, Daniel Sandoval, your 1, 2, 3. Anthony Jean-Jean gets it done that time.
Oh, that was so perfect. I thought it was going to work like that in that first one. I was so surprised because they looked really good both times. But look how controlled it is. I love how he balls up and he just keeps that rotation, keeps that shoulder drop. He had so much speed when he landed as well.
So where does this put him in the overall sort here? Again, no scores, just a live ranking here. Coming up on 13 minutes, 7 down, 13 to go. So it'll get him close, but not into the medals. Lots of time for Anthony Jean-Jean. Bryce Tryon. We talked about that double backflip over the box jump, maybe adding a combo to that.
Ooh. To be honest with you, I missed it. I think he just sent the double flip. I don't think he did any trick in that one with the camera change right there. That kind of but it doesn't look like anybody's celebrating. So I think that was just a double flip. And I think he's still getting ready. If I had to speculate, I hate speculating fully, but I felt like he pulled the bars into his rotation right there. So maybe he's gonna set something up with his hands.
Yeah, maybe didn't like the setup there, but again, with 20 minutes and 8 riders, probably get, I would say, at least 4 attempts, maybe 5 left to see how fast the contest unfolds as we move on deeper into the later round. So Mike Varga back in, your current leader.
We already got the 1260, so.
That's to say, where does this go?
Nice, got the invert right there. So it looks like he's having a little fun right now. I think he's gonna keep an eye on maybe the scoreboard. And if things change up, then maybe he will change it up.
You hear him talking it over on the deck. Let's get out there, do an invert. I already got the 1260 out of the way, why not? Logan Martin in that number 2 position.
Wow, clean as could be again. I love that trick.
So here's another one that I'm looking at. I'm thinking, are you trying to add another combo to this as well?
No doubt about it, but what's it gonna be? It's gonna do maybe a trick out of it? I don't know what that hand motion meant, but
I was gonna say
that looked like multiple rotations. But no speculation here.
Would love to be inside Logan Martin's mind right now to get a sneak peek at what he's possibly cooking up for the next round as we bring back in Jeremy Malott. Oh, you called it on that last run with the bar spin motion.
Wow, that is gnarly.
And blew the tire as well.
Yeah, something's broken right there, but I know there's a bunch of people that are there on course ready to help out, get that bike rolling again. All right, here we go. We're back in right now with Ryan Williams. Can he get this one? Everybody's gonna go crazy.
Just needs to clean it up, dab the foot the last go around. And there you go. Second time's the charm for Ryan Williams.
Wow, that was perfect. That looks so good. Yeah, that's a trick that has never been done before in BMX. And of course, Ryan Williams. Look at that, stalling upside down, kicking that tail whip, spotting the landing, and he landed really clean. He was super high up, right at that coping, so.
I mean, his feet were perfectly on the pedals when he caught that in the middle of the rotation.
And that didn't take very long. Let's see, look at that name is right there.
It took two, oh, he puts himself in the top spot, so that puts Mike Varga in that silver medal position, of Logan Martin in bronze, Sandoval down to 4. Here comes Kevin Peraza.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jimmy, he just upped it. He's never done that before over the box jump. That is a first time that he's done that, and he did it perfectly. He just did a flare, switch down whip over the box jump to fakie. Look at. Oh my goodness.
Look at where he landed. Look at how he landed. Look at the angle he was at when he landed that.
Wow, that was serious.
And it'll jump him into the top 3. Not enough to overtake Ryan Williams, but Kevin Peraza puts himself in the silver medal position.
It's so crazy because, like, we're just used to Kevin just making things look so easy, and this is a trick where, like, yes, he had it controlled, he did it, like, as soon as he sent it right, but that trick is something that nobody would mess around with. Like, nobody wants to do that right there.
What do you think's going through Mike Varga's brain right now? He's like, I did 1260 my first run, first try, and now I'm in third.
But I think he's got reserves. I think he's ready.
Wow, a lot of time going off the clock here. I thought Sandoval would have got it a little bit quicker, but now here we go, rolling up on the 8-minute mark and some change here, going back to that same spot on the course.
Wow, flare triple whip, huge and perfect, absolutely perfect. That was unreal. That was so high up.
Did he say that was low, or did he say it was slow? It definitely wasn't low, so I'm going to go with slow.
Definitely not low. Nothing about that low. Not the height, not the landing. It was,
yikes.
Wow, that was insane. Wow, this best trick competition is so ridiculous.
He was in 5th in the ranking prior to that, and it only moves him up 1 spot, so he's going to overtake Logan Martin, but that's not going to get you into the medals right now as we go back up to the top of the order with just south of 7.5 minutes left to go here in Park Best Trick.
This is intense, to say the least. Like, I can't believe it, and here we go. We're going back into it.
Anthony Jean-Jean starting us off again.
Nice, triple whip flip. That is, he's got that so clean. I love the way he does his flip whips, the way he like rolls his shoulder underneath there, but watch this slow-mo. 1, there is 2, and there is 3. Absolutely perfect too. Wow, that is so clean. Love that trick right there.
Had him in the number 6 spot. We'll see if this changes the ranking for him at all. Coming up on 6.5 left to go, so it looks like it won't change the position there.
He's looking really focused right now. I think this could be the one if he gets the right pump, Jimmy.
Here we go, going back to that same setup there, over to the box. Taking the hands off it.
Double flip, no-hander. That was so good. You could tell he's been stressing that trick right there. A big shout out to Pat Casey as well. Everybody's been riding in honor of him, and that was so clean. The way he extended the hands, he knew it right away too. As soon as he got those hands back on, he's like, I got this rotation. Wow, what a crazy competition we're watching.
He'll grab that number 6 spot and overtake Anthony Jean-Jean. Mike Varga was in the lead after round 1 with his 1260, and now finds himself on the bubble here in the medals.
Oh, I think I have a feeling of what's coming next here. Ooh, yep, and that was the one I was thinking. So he wanted to up the ante on that 1260. The way it came around so easy off the start, like I had a feeling that was almost like a setup. And yeah, I think if he was gonna get to the end of it and he didn't have to bring out that one, I think he was gonna be perfectly happy with that. But the way things are going nowadays in BMX, like, you knew that guys were going to be bringing the heat, and to throw that bar spin 1260 is so crazy.
Well, with 5 minutes to go, he'll probably get another shot at it here as we bring back in Logan Martin. We'll see if he adds the combo into the mix.
Wow, that was so good. 3 down whip flip to late bar spin. I've never seen anybody do that one. And look how pumped he is right there.
Well,
that was
pretty
crazy.
pumped too. Him and Marcus Christopher, like, to see him over there on the edge of the deck. See Boyd in BMX Street tomorrow.
Wow, so proper as well. So inverted.
It's just crazy how extended he is and how he just tucks everything back in to roll away from that. Oh, Logan Martin jumps back up. He's going to jump into the silver medal spot. I mentioned earlier that Varga was on the bubble for the medals. He's now in 4th.
Ryan Williams is back in. What do you think he's going to do? Maybe a fakie trick right here?
Fakie.
Oh, okay. It's like a fakie front flip flare right there.
Yeah.
And just recently, he was at the Feast Best trick, and he did backflip to fakie to fakie front flip 360, which was super clean as well. So maybe he's going to set up for something like that.
You never know. His mind is on overload 24/7 when it comes to these things. He just...
Yeah, he's got so many tricks to choose from. I couldn't even imagine.
Daniel Sandoval coming in once again with massive speed. Oh!
Did he just go for 4 tail whips in a flare? Are you kidding me?
In my brain, I was thinking that, but I could not process the thought into words as I was watching how fast he was flying across the flat bottom towards that wall. And I was like,
oh,
what
my goodness.
Did we just witness? And there's still 3 minutes to go, so we go back up to the top of the order. So
wow,
everyone's going to get another round of runs.
Nice, clean little flip dropping right there, but that was insane. Like, I wish we had a slow motion just so you could see how crazy laid out he was, just waiting for those tailwhips to come around. I'm hoping he gets another run on this one.
We'll see. I mean, we're going with 2 guys not run that last round, so we'll see. We could possibly get a 5th round here.
Oh, nice. 360 flip. Look back right there, and he's a goofy footed rider, so that's taking advantage of the fact that he's got a unique riding style that's super clean. Yeah, you can see he's upside down, clicking it, looking back, and yeah, he extended it as well. So super amazing day for Bryce Tryon.
Last year's podium from this event here in Japan, well, of the 3, Marcus Christopher's not in this event this year, but the other 2, Daniel Sandoval and Jeremy Malott, are not in the top 3.
Here we go, Jimmy.
Did he get it?
Oh, so close right there. Oh, you know what? Because like the timing of it, where you have to push the bike away to get that bar spin, it's just messing up his rotation where he's not able to lock in and stay in that rotation that he wanted.
We may get there. We'll have to see what happens here in the final 90 seconds.
Oh, double right there.
That was such a good save. I mean, a dab of foot, but to keep that bike underneath him at that point.
Yeah, shout out to Alexander Ludi for that, man. First one I saw do that, but yeah, sending the double right there.
Okay, so we're coming up on a minute. The last go around, we didn't see Jeremy Malott or Kevin Peraza take a run.
Oh.
Jeremy looks like he's got the situation corrected. So this might be it. This could be the last round. If time runs out, they do finish out the run order.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if he can get his trick. Oh, 3 double whip. Yeah, he had like you said earlier, the first time when he did, you were like, wow, he was really far away from the transition. And like, yeah, when he did the second one too, he was far away, and that's when he landed low like he did. He fell back, and the bike got damaged. But you can see he actually has Kevin Peraza's back wheel on his bike right now. I just heard him say Kevin Peraza.
Thank you, Kevin Peraza, for the wheel. So time winding down here. This should be it. Ryan Williams looking at a potential gold medal here.
Oh, yeah, so he was trying to do that trick I was telling you about, that fakey 360 front flip, but he just rotated a little bit too early and didn't get the pop off the transition. So right now we got to figure out if this is it, if it's official.
I'm sorry, Pat.
Well, time's run out. We do finish out the run order, so it's Ryan Williams, Logan Martin, Kevin Peraza. Daniel Sandoval still gets to go. Peraza was still
I got it.
in the run order there.
Boys coming up.
There we go. There's
Okay,
Kevin
there we
Peraza.
go. Wait, so that's interesting. I swore Kevin had white. This is very confusing right now. Ooh, that was
Just
cool.
having some fun with it, stretching out the Superman seat grab.
But back, I didn't want to interrupt him while he was riding, but so he had 2 white tires, right? This whole competition, I think.
There you are.
And then Jeremy Malott has a white tire on his back tire. So, did he just ride Jeremy Malott's bike or something? Because like it doesn't make sense why. I don't know. I'm just confused with these tire things. I really don't know. But either or, I don't want to distract from the riding. Let's get back to what could potentially be the world's first flare quadruple tailwhip right here.
Well, this should be it. Time has run out. Like I said, we finish out the run order, so Daniel Sandoval has one last chance here. Big setup.
What is he
Didn't
doing?
like the speed that he had, so going to re-rack.
Maybe he's trying to get more speed.
Slingshot around that corner. Here we go.
Oh, man. All right, he went for a different trick right there. I was wondering why he changed that setup. That was scary,
That was
but he
wild
got out
looking
of
the way
it.
that he bounced.
Yeah.
And he got back up quick, which is great to see, but that was terrifying to watch.
Oh, my goodness. That was really scary.
And the look on Ryan Williams' face kind of said it all, but this should be a gold medal for that gentleman right there.
Another best trick competition. Ryan Williams.
Oh, so we're hearing now that they're going to get one more round is what we're being told. So that is not it. So there's one more
that's
round
good
to
news.
run. So
That is
forget
good
everything that
news.
we just said.
Yeah, well, we didn't fully say it, but we were on the verge right there. But this is exciting. Let's see what they got. Nice.
Final
RU
round
540 flare.
Of runs here. BMX Park, best trick.
Wow, look at that. 2 alley-oop 540 flares, just like that. Look how high he is. Rotating that. Oh, he slipped a foot right there. Okay, gotcha. I was curious about that. I wonder what he was actually setting up for. Maybe he was going to do a combination in there.
So a surprise twist. Usually when the clock runs out, they finish out the run order. But hey, they said, you know what? Let's give him one more round. Bryce Tryon back in.
That was so sick right there. One of Bryce Tryon's original, the way I brought it up already, he's a goofy-footed rider, so he's able to do that one-footed tabletop flare. This is such an original trick that like only he does that way. And the way he was able to transfer from bowl to bowl right there was super cool. Amazing day for Bryce Tryon. And like you mentioned in the park earlier, fresh off his honeymoon as well, so.
Yeah, he came straight to Osaka from all the way from Europe.
Oh, here we go.
Jet lag aside. Here we go, Mike Varga.
Oh my goodness! He got it to tires, but he looped out right there. That was so close to doing a barspin 1260 on a concrete quarter pipe.
That's a tough one, too. You're in the top spot, then you find yourself on the bubble, and then you end up in fourth, and you get that close. It was that close.
Oh, Logan, he messed up his setup air right there. He was going to do the trick over the box jump, but when he did that downside whip air, he like just tagged a little bit and he had to like suck up. So you need to have all the pump in your legs you can. There we go. Oh, he got out of that perfectly, the perfect way just to be able to slide out like that.
Logan Martin hitting the eject button on that one. And then we go back to the mystery of Jeremy Malott and Kevin Peraza possibly sharing the same button.
Yeah, this is, I'm really gonna have to look closely at this one now. Yes, I think they're sharing the same bike.
Oh, did he get it?
Yes, he pulled it. That was
delayed
clean.
reaction.
Oh my goodness, he just did a 360 double tail whip to bar spin to fakie on a quarter pipe. Watch this. Two tails, late bar spin. It was clean.
Look at where he spun the bars. That's not a very tall feature.
Oh my god, where does this put him? This is insane. There's too much crazy action going on here. Oh my goodness.
It happened so fast. I was like, did he spin the bar? He did.
Wow.
And even with that, that's only going to put you in 6th.
Like there's just too much crazy stuff happening here. That's where this best trick competition is at nowadays. It's unbelievable.
Hats off to Jeremy Malott for that.
Backflip to fakie. I didn't expect that.
I thought he was gonna go for another setup. He's like, yeah, I'm in the top spot. I gotta do this all over again. I gotta fly to Utah and do this all over again next weekend for X Games Salt Lake City.
You gotta choose your battles, honestly. When you have a schedule like this. On the shared bike, I believe. Wow. Flare. And then to do the half-cab whip in, that was really, really clean.
The Kevin Peraza Tech Clinic taking place here in the final round of BMX Park Best Trick.
Yeah, you watch this one. This is right up his alley. And you know what? Come to think about it, flare out of a landing, that is really crazy. And then to do a half-cab whip in, like usually people would do it the other way around and do the half-cab whip into the landing, but Mr. Kevin Peraza.
He's got quite the following here in Japan. They saw a lot of signs in the park contest earlier. Yeah, Ryan Williams is doing the work for us. Watch this.
Okay, so what is it going to be? Is it going to be the trick that the 4 tail whips and a flare, or is he going to do that trick that he was just working on? He's going to do a trick he was just working on. And he landed it! Oh my goodness! I think this could be a world first. I don't think anybody's ever done that before. So it's a Superman C-grab. Like, it's like an inverted Superman C-grab flare. Like, I don't think anybody's ever done that before. Not that I can remember. Like, I've seen people do, like, no-footed can-can flares. Like, Ryan Guler's done that years ago. But, like, a Superman C-grab flare like that, that is so sick. We got to see a replay to really show you guys what this is. Yeah, you see how he holds the seat, kicks it up, the bike kicks away. Oh my goodness.
Fully extended on that too.
Yeah, he doesn't mess around.
That last attempt, he got stacked pretty good. I mean, he took a pretty heavy bounce. He got up quick, but...
Wow, where do you put this? I mean, like, because I'm looking at every one of these tricks. Every one of them. Like, the Kevin Peraza trick still is blowing my mind.
Oh, it's going to just get him up to 4th, but it's not going to shake up the standings.
Wow.
That does not put him in. So your X Games Japan Park Best Trick gold medalist from 2024 does not make the podium. Kevin Peraza gets the bronze.
What a competition, Jimmy. Like, just think about that. We just saw so many tricks that, like, are supposed to be impossible. And we just got to see Ryan Williams push BMX once again, man. This was epic.
This will be his 3rd Park Best Trick medal. He owns 1 gold in this already. He owns a silver. Now he's got another gold.
Freaking practice that at home so much, and it paid off. Thank you so much. I try to do it as hard as I can. We got a shout out to Jamie Bestwick, dude. He always inspired me doing front flares. There's a front flare whip. I know he's gonna like that one. Thanks, Jamie. Get your own girl.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to BMX vert legend Jamie Bestwick. Take another look at it here.
Ryan Williams is the best ever. That's all I gotta say. Trick-wise, microphone-wise, he is the best. But let's get back to the trick. Front flip, tail whip flare, perfect as could be. Another X Games gold medal and another world's first for Ryan Williams.
His other gold medal came here in Japan as well. It was 2 years ago at X Games Chiba in Park Best Trick, where he walked out with a gold. And then his silver, you got to go back to 2021. Dave Mirra BMX Park Best Trick, when we held X Games in Pat Casey's backyard. What a crazy night here in Park Best Trick, Scotty.
Oh, it was epic, and I'm so glad that we got to sit here and call this action. It was amazing.
It was amazing right out of the gate, but at the end, it's Ryan Williams that takes home his third Park Best Trick medal, his second gold.